Hello guys, welcome back to another LEGO review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Project Hail Mary set. One of my now favourite sets. Spoiler. Anyway, this set came out this year. It has 830 pieces and is £99. 830 pieces, £99 in this economy. That's great. That's like buying like the Lego the Razor Crest, just like a few less pieces, like 100 less pieces than that. It's 100 less pieces than the Razor Crest, and it's £40 cheaper. So I think that's saying something about Lego Star Wars. So anyhow, let's get into the in-depth review. First off, let's take a little look at the figures. So first up, we have Ryan Gosling. Ryan and Grace. That's it. This is the main character of Project Hail Mary, the school teacher, who gets sent off in the ship. He comes in his red spacesuit. He also has a hairpiece, but I've somehow lost that. I don't know where it is. Anyway, there is a wrench on his back. And there is no side printing, but the printing on the front is very nice. Very, very nice. He's also got his glasses printed onto his face like that, and you can see he's holding a lamp. And he's also holding, if that can focus, he's holding that tape measure from that scene in the film. And next up, we have Rocky. I guess you could say it's a figure, but again, I'd say it's not really a minifigure. It's made out of pieces. So this is Rocky, the alien that he meets. It's very cute. He's holding some xenonite device, and yeah, that's a printed piece on top. It's very nice. It's a bit shorter than I think it should be, but it's fine. Anyway, let's get into the build. So here it is, at last, the Project Hail Mary. Now this is one of my favourite LEGO sets right now. Let me start down here. As you can see, these are where the minifigures go, and you can unclip these like that. And there is a little diorama that you can set up, and I'll show you that in a bit. But over here we have a printed piece that says the Hail Mary, you're taking notes Lego Star Wars, printed piece that says the Hail Mary, destination Tau Ceti, distance 11.9 light years, and the mission length is 13 Earth years, because it's a suicide mission, so he's not expected to come back. And you'll notice that there, but I'll come back to that in a bit. As you can see, as we move up, we have these, I think they're supposed to be solar panels along the side. And we have the engines at the back here. We have all 4 engines, the 3 small ones and the 1 large one. And we have more solar panels here. And then we have the 3 main fuel holders, fuel canisters. That just came off. There's 3 main fuel, don't know what you call them, fuel holders anyway. And then we have the area that the only habitable area, I guess, of the Hail Mary. So it's the habitable area is much smaller than you'd think, but there's printed pieces on there, as you can see. Very nice detailing, all printed, no stickers. That's just what we like to see. Anyway, going back down here, as you see over here, I need to hold it. You turn it to the left and the whole thing spins. This is a great play feature. Then it gets better. You twist it to the right and you notice what's happening. So I can't twist it very fast with one hand like that, but that comes out like that, just like in the centrifuge mode, so that he can stand up normally and do his work. And then you can spin it like that. And then if you want to put it back in, you just roll it back. You roll it back, and it's got a really nifty little Technic thing in here, if you can see it. Anyway, it is a really cool play feature. This set is the best playset and the best display set in my entire collection. Now finally, you'll notice that over here I've moved the figures and their stands because you can actually make a separate scene in this. The scene in the little hallway, I guess you'd call it, that Rocky creates out of Xenonite probably. You can recreate that scene here. You see he's got the tape measure there, he's got his Xenonite devices, and there's the dividing wall that stops their atmospheres from killing each other. It's really nice that they just added this detail because you can display it like that, or you can have the figures on the ship like that. I like to have the figures on the ship, and then this just gets stored back there. You place them where they were, on there. Anyway, that is it for the in-depth. Let's get into the end section of the review. So, what are my opinions on this? Well, as you can already tell from the rest of the review, this set is now my favourite set. So, as you can tell, my views are going to be just to tell you how, like, amazing this set is. Well, you know, when I first built it, I was like, I just couldn't figure out, you know, which side was the front, but luckily before I built it, I'd gone to see the film, so now, because I originally thought that was the front and that was the back, but apparently that's the front and that's the back. Now, having read the book and watched the film, I'm really into it. It's great. I do recommend going to see that because it's really good. The angles that this thing creates as well, you can display it from any angle. You can recreate the scene where they're going back in the planet Adrian. It's the fishing scene, and you can do lots of other stuff. You can have it at any angle, display it any way you want. This set is my favourite set, and at that price, £99, that's a great price for this set. 830 pieces, only 100 pieces less than that Razor Crest that I did a review on previously. Only 100 pieces less, and yet it is £40 less. Like more than £40, about £41 less, which is mind-blowing because it's 100 pieces. You're not paying £40 for that. So anyway, this is a great set. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.